Good afternoon, London. Welcome to this actually kind of sunny Wednesday afternoon to the Master Shah Dow Center here in London. My name's Hina, and I am with one of the leaders of the Dow Chung Center in London. So welcome, Mayur. Thank you so much for being
Thank you.
here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, of course. So, Mayur, I heard that you are going to be teaching along with David Lush and Natalie Choplin the Open Spiritual Channels workshop in January 6th to the 8th, 2023.
Okay. Slight correction. I'm actually going to be in India in that period.
Oh.
But David and Natalie definitely will be leading that workshop.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So Mayur, now Open Spiritual Channels, I know that is one of the London's more popular workshops. And can you please tell our audience here, especially our new friends who don't really know about Open Spiritual Channels or know that it is a skill that can be learned and developed? First, can you let us know why is it so important to open your spiritual channels?
Okay. So, many people are looking to have this connection to Tao or higher being, to saints, um, but they don't know how. So, this is what we are teaching in this workshop. And, some spiritual channels talk about and lead you to practices so that you begin to know that it is, we call them um, soul, heart, mind, energy, matter, which is once you learn how to release them from some foundation energy centers, then you can allow information to flow more easily. So information from your own soul, our own soul, there's a lot of wisdom, and it wants to share that with us, but we haven't been taught how. So once you open your channels, then you can ask a question to your soul. Maybe your soul has been with you for many lifetimes, hundreds, maybe thousands of lifetimes. It's the same soul that reincarnates with you lifetime after lifetime, and it is, collecting the wisdom, the information. So it has a lot of skill and can really guide you in many aspects of your life. And also, we teach you how to go outside if you want to uh, receive a message to a saint, that you're affinity with. Let's say you have a close connection to Buddha or Jesus or Mother Mary or Krishna, whoever you believe in. Wouldn't it be quite amazing that you can ask them that? And you know we are all educated now, living in the West, uh, and we are taught to think intelligently, but that is usually done through the mind. Now, the mind doesn't always make the best decisions. Sometimes you need to connect maybe more to the heart and maybe to the soul. And uh, and we've had students, they share that, yes, uh, I made this decision, I made an intelligent decision at that time, but later on I found out this wasn't the right decision. So this is where, if you learn how to connect to your soul, you can ask for guidance. Is this the right path? Most of us have that ability, but we often don't listen to that guidance, or we don't trust it enough because we haven't been taught. So sometimes your head is telling you, yes, I need to do this, but your instinct, your gut is telling you, no, perhaps this may not be the right decision. Then you think that you think, oh, I'm a clever, educated person, so this is the right decision. And later on, you find out that, oh, I should have maybe listened to my instinct, which is your soul connecting with you at that time, giving you right guidance. So, very powerful skill to learn.
Yeah, and that makes so much sense because I bet every single person logical decision and things didn't go my way, or they were surprised at the results. So that makes a lot of sense that our soul would actually be carriers of so much more information than we have access to at this point, looking at only one life versus all the other lives that we have lived. Mayur, can you tell us why is it so important during this time that we move from the mind thinking to the soul thinking? And why are all these teachings and skills, these tools, why is it being available to humanity at this point in time?
Okay, so last century there was a lot of focus on mind over matter, and the mind is powerful. It can help you transform things. But Master Sha is saying that the soul is more powerful. So if you want to make changes in your life, then it's better to connect to the soul and receive guidance from the soul. And in Master Sha's wisdom, there's a new era which began. And this is, in each of these eras, they last a very long time, 15,000. So a new one started actually in the year 2003, 10th of August.
August 8th.
8th. Oh, okay. 8th of August. Thank you. And so this era, this is called the Soul Light era. So a lot of people in this century and beyond are going to understand this wisdom more. They'll be able to connect to their soul more. And so there'll be huge transformations for humanity, and not only humanity, for everything, Mother Earth, our nature, and we'll be able to use much more higher powers connected to the soul. So this is a very important transition that's happening. And also, if you look around you, there are so many challenges, huge challenges that Mother Earth is going through. We've had COVID, there's a war going on, and other natural disasters happening all the time, shortage of food, and so we need a different solution. So, and actually, you are being empowered. You're being empowered to make a transformation, not only in your life, but to help others. When you learn this, you can truly help your loved ones, your family, friends, and your community. You can transform almost any aspect of your life when you learn this.
Yeah, I know with me personally, opening my spiritual channels, which keeps opening the longer I'm here, and the more I do the practices, the more blessings, the more treasures, the more I serve. So I know my life before open spiritual channels was just a bunch of scales weighing, okay, do I do this, do I do that, which is the better option, like constantly weighing and using my mind intelligence to figure out and just live my life. And now there is a certain aspect of freedom that I feel when I really go deep inside and just ask, okay, what would you like me to do today? Or even how to respond. And I've noticed that when people, not just me, but when people speak from that higher place, whoever you're speaking to, they really respond absolutely differently. It's a beautiful way of living now. And how about for you, Mayur? How have you noticed your life?
Today I was talking to somebody, and she mentioned that she is in the process of selling a property, and she found it overwhelming because so many things to do, and is she making the right decision? And so it was quite a stressful time for her. And then I mentioned to her, okay, perhaps why don't you take guidance from your soul? And so this was completely new to her, that you can actually get guidance from your soul for making decisions like this. And I said, yes, you can. So I led her to a very simple way how to connect. and she was really shocked that that you can do this. And she mentioned about she sometimes receives a message from her gut, and but she doesn't follow it because um, you know, so in this instance, she can release all that stress and tension, and then learn to trust your gut instinct more. Then so this is just one example, but we, like, recently somebody came home, and we wanted to have some work done. It was an architect, and you need to get planning permission. So he came and he looked, and he was saying, "Oh, the council may not approve this, and there are these challenges." And then I listened to him, and I told him, "Yes, I know there are some challenges, but I'm getting a message that there's a 91% probability that we'll be able to get this through." So he looked at me, "How do you know that?" So I said, I have a spiritual connection, and I asked, and this is the message I received. So he said, "Oh, I could use that. I need to ask you because there's these projects going on, and he never knows that will he get the permission or not." And he puts it up, and so if you imagine like this in your life, if you had information like this, that what if I received that there's only 30 or 40% chance, then I have a decision. Okay, is it really worth me going through this expense and calling an architect and putting in an application? If it's 30, 40%, I may not even do it. But now the probability is high, despite there may be a challenge from them, but possibilities that it'll go through. Okay, so like this you can use for your business, or let's say you go to decide on a house, two houses, you like them both equally. How do you decide? Okay, so you look at all the the mental, physical things, like, okay, transportation links, okay, safety, and what about the schools, or whatever is important for you in that area, and they both are about equal. But now you can either ask your soul, or you get a message from the spirit side, whoever you believe in, your angel or saint, and they'll give you a message, and they'll tell you maybe this house is probably more suited for you. Okay, so and so many other things. You can ask, what is the message for me today, or to transform this health situation, what is the best practice for me, or to transform this relationship, or which relationship do I need to really work on. We have, all of us have relationship challenges now, or who is asking for some help from me. Okay, we don't know, sometimes people don't speak out, but they need help. And what if you receive a message that your cousin or your friend you haven't talked to in a while, they could really use your help. Now, how wonderful that could be. You just ring them up, and they'll tell you, "I was just thinking about you," and if you can help them with some of the challenges they are going through, so your life improves in many areas. Yeah.
It's true. It's absolutely amazing what Master Sha has made available to us. And it's one of the most beautiful, actually, skills that you do learn. And Angela, we saw your question, and Mayur did answer that. Yes, you can use your open spiritual channels to make any practical life decisions, like he's done with his own business, the architect, and just generally who to connect with. But we do also teach that if it's a very big and important decision and you're still learning, to get in touch with one of us at the center, one of the teachers at the center, to confirm if it's a very big decision that's going to affect your business or your life, and you're still learning. So if you're still a little bit new, then it's always good to get confirmation, to what you are hearing is accurate. So, Mayur, thank you so much for taking your time to speak with us today. The soul communication possibilities that we have available for us to learn, to grow, to develop is so extremely important. And I understand tonight you're going to be hosting the Tao Healing Technology tonight, and the topic is actually the power of soul. So tonight will be a very interesting topic where I assume you're going to go deeper into soul communication and how important the power of soul is.
Yes, please join us tonight, 7 o'clock. Invite your friends as well. It's a free complimentary session on Wednesday evening. And I look forward to having you, and we'll do some practices. I'll do some teaching, and then we will see. The practices are not difficult. And how we can connect to the soul and ask for a blessing. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you tonight. Oh, and Nina wanted to tell them that for the Open Your Spiritual Channels, the early bird offer is still on, so they should go and register before that offer runs out.
So, right. Thank you, Mayur. So for the Open Spiritual Channels workshop, the actual workshop is January 6th to the 8th, as you can see here in 2023. But there is an early bird special that's ending December 22nd. It is only £70. And for that really low fee, you get a Tao Golden Light Ball and Golden Liquid Spring for a body part, health condition, organ, or system. And you get 2 Tao Calligraphy Healing Field sessions. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just trust me, this is a great deal. There is an introduction to Open Spiritual Channels this coming Saturday, December 17th from 3 to 4 p.m. from one of the other teachers here, David Lush. So he'll be heading that introduction where you can find out more to what is a Tao Golden Light Ball and Tao Golden Liquid Spring. What is a Tao Calligraphy Healing Field session? But in short, these 2 amazing tools were created by the founder, Dr. and Master Zhi Gang Sha, to help support opening our spiritual channels, because we are, as Mayur had mentioned, we are at the cusp of the beginning of the soul light era of August 8th, 2003. We're still relatively new. So Master Sha has made all these amazing tools of transformation very easily available to us. So it's up to us to grab the opportunity while we have it, because opportunities are opportunities because they're not always available. So as Master Sha says, grab the opportunity. Be with us. Be with us tonight for the complimentary Tao Healing Technology night. It's every Wednesday night. Or on Saturday, you have a complimentary introduction to Open Spiritual Workshop. The actual workshop is only £70. I've never seen the fee so low. And that's early January, the first week, January 6th to 8th. Jump in, because it is something that I can 100% confidently tell you, you will not regret joining. So tap into the power of the soul tonight with Mayur, and visit us on Saturday. Visit our Facebook page, our mastersha.com page, .co.uk page. It's gonna the link will be live in the comment section. Join us. Find out how much the Master Sha Tao Center here in London has to offer you. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you and goodbye.